All righty. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, isn't it? Already got a bunch of good folks over there in the chat. Let's see who's here this morning. Mark claimed first place here. We got Kevin Ells in the house. Steve Gronsky already has a question: roasted or fried turkey? Share your comments about that. I'd have to add microwave because that's how I have mine. Let's see. We got Earl Walker giving us the forecast in Ohio, 43 degrees. Clyde Labonte in the house this morning. How you doing, Clyde? Matt, Awesome Wood Things Haas, a.k.a. the Piano Man, joining us this morning. How you doing, Matt? Jeremiah Brown says, maybe I'm too early. Nah, you're never too early around here. Javi's up early this morning. Good morning, Javi. Randy Hall. Jury duty. Oh, my gosh. I mean, I guess you got to do your civic duty, but man, jury duty sucks. It really does. Troy Pritchard in the house. Brian Mooney. Good morning, everyone. Snow day here, 12 inches so far in southeast Wyoming. Yeah, I saw something on the news that there's a big snowstorm brewing up that way. It's going to hit, I guess, the Dakotas and start moving east a little bit. So let's see here. We got Ray Whitaker in the house. Good morning, Ray. Hope you got your coffee. Klondike says morning. Jeremiah Brown says, looks like the original Gattoneers. Yeah, there's a lot of Gattoneers that joined me here on the coffee sessions. Hitch Hamilton, watching over there on the tubes. Hitch, I hope you found your remote. Eddie Hall says, good morning. LB Sharp in the house. How you doing? There's Janet. There she is. Good morning to you, Janet. Good to see you. Dave Clemens in the house. How you doing? Let's see who else. Man, it just keeps going here. I'm trying to get everybody shouted out here. There's Larry Galt. Always good to see you, Larry. Mike Haichu. Good to see you, Mike. Let's see. Awesome Wood Thing says, jury duty, just say, I'll be great. I instantly know when people are guilty and nothing can change my mind. They'll send you right home. Yeah. Yeah. Builds with Brian. How you doing, Brian? Good to see you in here on the coffee sessions. He says, good morning. And yes, I have my coffee. So there you go. It's going to be a good day. All right, let's see. Mark says, that's right, Matt. I can spot guilty people from a mile away. Yeah. All righty. Well, let's see. It's Tuesday. We're 2 days away from Thanksgiving. I'm already looking forward to my little Thanksgiving meal. It's not much, but I actually... when I ordered I told y'all I ordered my groceries the other day from Publix, and I haven't had any pie in a long time, and I'm trying to do better, about what I eat. I've pretty much cut out all chocolate and everything, but I had a weak moment, and I ordered me a whole, what's it called? A chocolate satin pie or whatever. Oh, it's going to be so good. I can't wait, but I'll have to be careful and not try to eat it all at one sitting. But I haven't had any chocolate in a long time, and I love chocolate. So And I can tell from the old scale in there, apparently staying off the chocolate is helping a little. So that's good. Mr. Senecola in the house. Good morning, Jim. Got to get me some more Sharpies. That one I did my test with yesterday was one that I've had, and I used to write on the outside of my crates that I ship. So the tip was already kind of messed up on it, but it was okay for the test. Let's see here. Sorry, Chips. I'll work on those conversions tonight. I cut my finger this weekend at work going to the doctor because it looks bad. We'll get it sewed up or something, Jerry. You can't be having some infection and all that stuff. Grant Davis had to rub it in. He's live in Aruba. Him and his lovely wife. So I hope you're having a good time down there, Grant. Enjoy yourself. Dude just travels all over the place. Wife was diagnosed pre-diabetic, so we've cut out a lot of goodies. No pie for us. Yeah. I'm splurging. Like I said, I haven't had one of those pie. Every time I walk down that aisle in the grocery store, it's such a temptation to grab one of those things and put it in the cart. But I thought, well, what the heck? It's Thanksgiving. I'm going to go ahead and get one for there. Jerry says he's got a 27-pound butterball getting ready to cook up here. Good. Troy says, sorry to hear that, Mark. I too am a pre-diabetic. Yeah. Real chocolate is actually good for you. Hershey's and Nestle's is not real. Mostly sugar. Of course, in moderation. Yeah. I used to be a big fan of the Nutty Bars. And my real weakness was those Little Debbie Swiss rolls. Oh, man. Every time I went by that aisle, a couple boxes of those would fall into my cart somehow. But I've done good. I haven't bought any of those in I don't know, since before August, I think. So, actually feeling a little better, too. So, Charles Steed's in the house. How you doing, Charles? All the smart people know how to get out of jury duty, which is ironic because they're the ones in the best position to be on the jury. Yeah. I think about that sometimes. If I was, because I've done jury duty, and I don't mean to sound mean, but you see some of the people that are getting called in to jury duty, and I'm thinking, man, I hope I never run astray of the law and have to have these folks in here judging me, because I'm not sure they even know how to tie their shoes in the morning. So I guess I'll just stay home all the time, try to stay out of trouble, I guess. Jerry says, you won't catch me there. I know too much and I've already made up my mind. Ryan's late to the party, but that's okay. We've only been on there about 10 minutes, so you're plenty good. Oh my God, I ate a Nutty Bar every day in high school. Every day, no regrets. Yeah, they are pretty good. Mark Lindsay says, we postponed Thanksgiving this year. Linda goes in for knee replacement today. When the weather clears up Saturday, I'll put something on the smoker. Okay, well, I hope the knee replacement goes good. They've gotten really good at that stuff now. It's like, well, I know a few people that have had them. My neighbor over here, she's had, I don't think it was a knee. I think she had a hip replaced or something. So, they got all them cool parts now. And, they can fix you up pretty good. So, Jeff Morgan in the house. How you doing, Jeff? He's over there watching on Facebook. Good to see you on here. Yeah, so I haven't seen anybody comment. Let me come back to that original thing here. Where was it? Let's Steve Gronsky, I think. Yeah, here we go. He was wanting to know roasted or fried turkey. How do y'all make yours? I don't think I've ever had, so a lot of those folks buy those deep fryer things. And of course, they always give you the commercial on TV with the fire department. They're showing how the thing can mess up, catch everything on fire if you're not careful. So, but I don't think I've ever had deep fried turkey. I've always had one made in the oven or something. And of course, here lately, I always have one, have mine in the microwave. Not a big turkey, but just turkey slices or something. Looks like we're getting a bunch of votes for roasted. Awesome Wood Thing says, I made a mistake of wearing a suit jacket to jury duty. No tie, though. Mistake. I was picked and the jury foreman. Pro tip, dress like a slob. I can see you being the jury foreman, Matt. You got, I think that you got that written all over you. I think, yeah, that you make a good jury foreman. Roasted, he says. Never had fried. Roasted is good, or smoked is good as well. Mark says, yeah, I'm telling folks she's going in for suspension work, getting the ball joint replaced. There you go. There you go. I smoked my turkey. Got another vote for roasted there. We smoke and roast our turkeys. Never fried one so far. Let's see. Jeff Dearcorn says, good morning. He's traveling today. Safe travels then, Jeff. I hope. Now, are you traveling, going somewhere for the Thanksgiving weekend? If so, you're getting a good early start. They had a thing on the news this morning where you can actually go online somewhere, I guess, and print out this little chart where the Georgia DOT, in their infinite wisdom, has come up with this chart showing the best times for certain areas of Atlanta. When you should leave, how long it should take if you're over a certain area or something. I don't know how they figure that out, because they can't even figure out how to, keep the roads built right. So anyway, let's see. Earl says, make it in the oven. Yeah, that's how I do it. Troy said his brother had both his knees replaced and my sister had both her hips replaced. Both doing good. Yeah. I think, they got that stuff down pretty good, I think, now. Dixon says he stuffs a chicken. We don't like turkey. Man, how can you not like turkey? That's turkey's some good stuff. I love turkey. Jerry said, Mom did the deep fried once. It was bad. She tried smoked and even barbecue, but roasted is always a winner. Yeah, that's what I think. Matt says, I thought fried turkey would be amazing. It was just okay. I prefer roasted. I got to thinking about something about old Matt Haas. He says, I think it's on Mondays. He says he usually has meetings, so he misses some of the coffee session if he has a meeting or something. But I see him post stuff all day long on Facebook, and I'm thinking, man, that guy must have a really good job, because he's like, he's a social media monster. He's posting stuff in the American Woodworkers Facebook group that I'm not going to talk about. That's public if anybody wants to join that. But yeah, he's posting stuff, that and all things YouTube, Facebook group. He's a social media hound, I'm telling you. All right. Kale, who let that guy in here? Yeah, That's what Hobby calls it. That's his code word for a nutty bar. Calls it kale. I'm going new wave, my turkey. Okay. Going to see the grandbabies for Thanksgiving. Awesome. Awesome. Turkey sandwiches the day after Thanksgiving for the win. Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing about turkey. It's, you eat a bunch of turkey and, all the other stuff on Thanksgiving Day, and then you can nibble on snacks from leftovers for like a week. It's a good holiday for food. It really is. As a side dish this year, doing asparagus and bacon diced and sauteed in as a side. I don't like green bean casserole personally. I like a good green bean casserole. I don't know how to make one, but yeah, multitasking. He's a master. He is indeed. Because I see him posting stuff all day long, and I'm thinking, yeah, I think that guy's got a day job, but he must have a really good one. Yeah, American Woodworkers is a cool group, mostly cool kids with a few others for comic relief. Yeah. And he even let CNC guys in there too. Not sure why, but he does. So yeah, American Woodworkers is an awesome group. Yeah. Bought a spare ham to have also. Yeah, I like ham too. Let's see. Janet says no turkey, making pork roast and noodles. Well, that's good. You can't beat a good pork roast. I love, I love stuff from a pig. Any, ribs, barbecue, any of that kind of stuff. I'm a pork guy. Hobby says green beans, vegetable poison. Jeff's asked coffee session Thursday. Probably not. I mean, it's Thanksgiving, and I don't want to bother you guys on your Thanksgiving holiday. So I probably won't do one Thursday. David Jones from Portal Woodworks is in the house. Ray says, I go to my sister's, eat, leave, go to Kelly's side, family, eat again, then nap. Yeah. There's usually a nap involved in there somewhere. That old, what is it? That stuff they call it that's in Turkey. I can't even think of it now. But it's the sleepy time stuff that, I can't. Starts with a T, I think, but I can't think of what it's called. Somebody help me out there. My grandkids were all supposed to come here for dinner, but some are sick now and not coming. Don't know what to do with all this food. Oh, I'm sure you'll figure something out there. What is it called? Tryptophan or something like that. I think that's what it is. Yeah. That's, I always have to have a good nap on Thanksgiving. And there's, what's bad though is that there might be more than one. I don't know, but I saw that I've been ragging on the Falcons here lately because they suck basically. But they're going to be playing on Thanksgiving Day. I don't even remember who they're playing, but I'm thinking, that's not going to be any good. But there might be another game or two on. I don't know how many they have on Thanksgiving. And I probably won't even watch them anyway. I'll probably either sleep through it or be busy doing something else. Mark says I hit my hardwood supplier yesterday. Had to really restrain myself. They had some gorgeous 8-quarter Purple Heart I really wanted to get. You should have went ahead and got it, Mark. It's only money. You can always make more. Hobby says wasn't certain on the spelling. Yeah, I think he's talking about this tryptophan. I don't know how you spell it either. Something like that. Close enough. All I call is this stuff in turkey that makes you sleepy. because I usually hit, eat a lot of turkey, and then I get the tryptophan coma. Jesse Brown in the house this morning. How you doing, Jesse? All right. Anybody else got anything on their mind? We got a ton of smart people here in the chat today. Probably more than we usually have. So if anybody's got any, world problems we need to solve, now's the time to ask, because we got all the smart folks here today. Yeah, 12 foot long. Does your the place I go, Mark? They have a big sliding miter saw, and they don't want you to use it for insurance reasons. But if you buy something long, because sometimes they'll have stuff in it that's really long, and they'll just you just tell them to cut it up, and they don't care as long as you're buying it. They'll cut it up. So of course, I got an 8-foot bed truck, so they don't have to cut it very short for me. Yeah, Dixon says, buy it. You only live once. That's right. Jeep Liberty. Those are good cars. I know somebody else got a Jeep Liberty. In fact, she's had a couple of them, and they've been good cars. I just, I mentioned earlier a couple of weeks ago or something, I was thinking about getting a new car, and I was asking you guys what kind of car and stuff. But just like always, I just about talked myself out of it. Of course, I looked on, what was it, CarMax and AutoNation, and I don't know, there's 2 or 3 new ones now that are like that. And of course, now they're all emailing me and bugging the heck out of me. Yeah, I think I about talked myself out of that for at least a little while. Maybe after the first year, I'll think about it again, but I don't think I'm going to get anything right now. Here, Jim's got a good idea. He says, get a kayak rack for your Jeep. Yeah. Or what you really need to do is just go to your local home store, Lowe's or Home Depot or something like that, whatever you have out there in Oregon, and just watch other people, because you'll get some really good tips. Because I've seen people haul, really long boards on, a Prius and stuff like that. And I don't know if they made it home with them or not, but yeah, I've come out of Lowe's before and just kind of shook my head. Sometimes I see people loading stuff up, and I'm like, what were you thinking? Some of these guys, they drive them, I don't know what you call them. There's technically a pickup truck, I guess, but they have like a 4-foot bed or something like that, and these people are trying to put 12-foot boards in them, and it's crazy. I'm like, I hope you don't have very far to go with that, because good luck getting it home. Let's see here. I'm probably missing stuff since I'm not using my glasses here. Let's see. How to stop info commercials on my phone. That's a good conversation. An info commercial on your phone? Not sure what you mean. I know, I've been talking about that app, Hiya, HIYA, is a good app to have for telemarketers and stuff like that. I use that, and it works very well. So we've talked about that one before. Let's see. Mark says his Liberty just turned over 230, still humming along. Yeah, my old truck, it's got, I can't remember exactly, 205 42 or something like that thousand, and it's still going. Janet says she saw a picture of the new Mustang yesterday. Looks like an SUV. Yeah, it's not not real attractive to me. I mean, right off the bat, you know, those things have been 2-door for years, and now they're going to make them 4-door. Nah, I don't think so. All right, I got some kind of stupid pop-up thing here again. Mark says, I'm looking for an old beater pickup. Yeah, you probably need one, Mark, especially if you're going to be breaking ground on a new shop and stuff like that. But I can tell you, I don't know about out in Oregon, but around here, if it'll even crank up, man, they want a lot of money for them. It's in fact, I tell you what I did. I took my truck. I have a 2003 Ford F-250 Super Duty. I mean, y'all probably know this. If you've been following me, you know the story. I won that truck in a raffle in 2012. Anyway, I took that thing to there's a place right down the road, and it's actually a tree place, you know, guys that cut trees down. But they have firewood for sale. They have mulch. They have fill dirt, and they have topsoil. They have all kinds of stuff in there. So anyway, I needed some fill dirt the other day. So I drive my truck down there. I go in and pay, and I drive the truck around back, and the guy comes out, and, you know, he's got the little tractor with a scoop on the front. And he scoops gets a big scoop of dirt, and he's coming towards my truck, and he's lifting it up, and all of a sudden he stops and he shuts the motor off, and he goes, "Hey," he goes, "you wouldn't want to sell that truck, would you?" And I said, "No, not really." And he said that this company, it's Milam's Tree Service is what it is. He says they're looking for a good used truck, you know, like an F-250 or something, to pull one of the chippers that they have. And the problem is, he says, every time they try to find one, you know, they're all beat up and stuff. And I said, yeah. And, you know, he was bragging about how mine was in great shape. And I said, yeah, mine's in good shape, but it's because I don't drive it much. I go get plywood in it and stuff like that, but I haven't been anywhere to get it all beat up. But yeah, of course, mine's filthy. I haven't washed it, and I couldn't tell you. I think I missed a question or something here. Let me scroll back. Let's see. David says, I got a good 92 flare side Ford, Mark. Flare side, is that the one with the skinny beds, isn't it? And the fender wells on the outside. They say I got a truck I can haul anything. Let's see, what's this? I use what, Dave? I must have missed something, LB. I'm not sure what you're asking me there. My pickup has a 5.5 foot bed. I put boards against the back seat and raise the tailgate and hang a flag off the end. Yeah. Here's Hobby was using a Trans Am for a truck. Prior to Hurricane Andrew, used the 83 Trans Am hatchback to carry 15 pieces of 3/4 CDX, some 2x4s in it, and had it already loaded inside with 1,000 pounds of concrete in bags, bottom springs out. Yeah, I can imagine. All right, Jim, go enjoy your breakfast. Mark says, I'm with Jen, and I don't like the new Mustang at all. No. Mark says we carried home a ton of pallets. Oh, pellets. Pellets for the pellet stove in our Jeep Liberty. Yeah. People still wash cars. I gave that up in my 20s. Yeah, I haven't washed my truck in a long time. Barbara always gets on me when she's here. In fact, she went one of the last times she was here. She borrowed my Explorer, and next thing I know, she's pulling up. She'd been to the car wash because both mine get so filthy, and it's not because I go anywhere, but the stuff that falls off the trees, it really gets all over them, and I don't wash them. An 05 F250, that's a good truck. Oh, what you use on your phone to stop ads? It is, let's see, you're on YouTube. It's a app called Hiya, and I just put it there in the chat. HIYA. All right, guys, it's we're 32 minutes. I did forget to set the timer today. I was doing so good. But anyway, we're going to wrap this one up. I hope everybody has an awesome Tuesday. If you're working, if you work where you have a real job, you've probably only got today and tomorrow, and then you'll have a 4-day weekend. So everybody have a great day, and we will see you at least one more day this week. We'll see you tomorrow morning at 0900. So everybody have an awesome Tuesday, and we'll see you then. Bye.